Surrealism, an examination by Darren J. Oates. This art style dives into the subconscious mind. It is the stuff of hallucinations, visions, and sometimes nightmares. Surrealism developed at the end of World War I. World War I was horrible, and many people couldn't forgive their elders or society for unleashing this horrible thing. The war created antisocial and anti-political feelings, and the art would soon reflect this attitude. Then entered Sigmund Freud and his theories on sexuality, the causes of mental illness, and the role of religion. He said that the unconscious mind was where our deepest desires were positioned. The Surrealists used Freud's theories to explore automatic writing and other forms of art. Also, German philosopher Karl Heinrich Marx influenced the Surrealist movement. Surrealism embraces a Marxist ideology that demands an orthodox approach to history as a product of the material interaction of collective interests. It also embraces the more personalized ideology of psychoanalysis with its prioritizing of the case history over writ large. Andrew J. Weber. André Breton, French poet, set the aim of his movement in his manifesto Manifeste de Surrealisme in 1924. He defined surrealism as pure psychic automatism by which it is intended to express, either verbally, in writing, or in art, the true function of thought. Before the Surrealists, there was another movement with rebellious intellectuals called Dadaism. Dadaism was founded in Zurich, Switzerland by a group of artists who had been in the war. Marcel Duchamp signed a urinal and declared because he is an artist, the piece is now art, the fountain. Another startling piece is when Marcel found a postcard of the Mona Lisa and drew facial hair on it. Even more startling is the title, LHOOQ. The letters pronounced in French sound like Elisha-Q. She has a hot bum. From Dadaism and then the Surrealist movement, many artists sprang into existence. Rene Magritte, Time Transfixed, is a translation of the painting's French name La Durée Penade, which translates as ongoing time stabbed by a dagger. The treachery of images cleverly highlights the gap between language and meaning, says ce n'est pas une pipe, French for this is not a pipe. What he was conveying is this pipe cannot be smoked, it is only a perfect picture of a pipe. Man Ray, La Vue en Dangre. Man Ray, La Vue en Dangre is inspired by the neoclassic painter Jean-Augustus Dominique Ingres. Man Ray painted the F notes of the violin on paper and then photographed Kiki du Parmenas, the model, on the same paper. Man Ray invented photographic techniques, most importantly the photograms. He preferred to call them rayographs, as a reference to himself. Salvador Dali's persistence of memory. Shape is a major characteristic of the painting because all the clocks have organic shapes. Surrealism influenced this piece since it's seen through the whole painting, mostly through the clock's odd characteristics. Dali wanted to inform people that time runs out sooner or later. Klee, Mask of Fear. Mask of Fear combines primitivism and surrealism, providing a satirical message. The Mask of Fear was painted in 1932 as an all-on burlap, just before Adolf Hitler came to power in Germany. Klee was interested in both primitive folk art and children's art. Joan Miró, Spanish dancer. Spanish dancer is made up of geometric figures and linear movement where super-reality is given to the image. Spanish dancer dancing in a very abstract way through using different forms of lines, curves, and colors. The Spanish dancer uses thoroughly abstract forms, primary colors, and juxtaposing thin curves and diagonal planes. Max Ernst, The King Playing with the Queen. This sculpture depicts a Minotaur-style king playing his own game of chess defending his queen. The king playing with the queen was originally a wire-reinforced plaster sculpture painted a homogeneous blue. When Ernst first met Dorothea Tanning in 1940, they played chess. Chess formed an intimate part of their relationship and even his art. Alberto Giacometti, Large Standing Woman 3. Giacometti emaciated standing figures have been interpreted as reflecting the precarious and frail state of life in Europe during and after the Second World War. Despite its crusty materiality and its marked presence, Large Standing Woman 3 conveys an impression of ghost-like frailty because of extreme thinness. In 1921, Giacometti had witnessed a human death. For Giacometti, this was an essential event in his development as an artist. He watched a person become a lifeless material object. The end. Victor Bronner, Fascination.